First, I want to say thank you for inviting me to speak. I think that we've had a wonderful day today. It's kind of gone longer than we expected, and we apologize for that, but sometimes those things happen. I first want to tell you a little bit about myself. I got saved and accepted Jesus as my Lord and Savior at 10 years old at my grandmother's church. And I can still remember the song that was playing when I heard the Lord speak to me. And the song was At the Cross. I loved that song and I loved that church. And I remember going to the altar and I remember accepting him. There was this feeling on my heart. And from that time, from that age, from age of 10 to 17, I served God. I would take my Bible to school. I would try to talk to people about Jesus. But between the ages of 17 and 23, the world looked really great to me. I didn't think about living for the Lord anymore. I thought, man, I want to taste a little bit of the world. So then at 23, I was married, and I had lost 5 babies. And I was in my living room, and I was starting to lose this baby as well. And I said, Lord, if you're real, I will find you and serve you. Forgive me. I'll find a church and I will serve you for the rest of my life. That was 25 years ago. I have been serving Jesus for 25 years now. Has my walk been perfect? Not at all. Have I been perfect? No way. I've made mistakes along the way. I most definitely have. Most of you here know me, but you don't really know me and know who I am. You only know what you see personally about me. Some of you may have met me through this church. I've attended this church. I attended it, I believe, for 11 years. God has since moved me on. Nothing to do with the church. I love this church. This is my home church. I love everyone here. But I'm moving because God is moving me to different areas and different places. Some of you may know me through my feed store. Some of you know me as your sister, your daughter, your mom, your aunt, or your friend. But do you really know me? Do you really know me? That is the same with Jesus. I have found throughout my life that everyone says they know Jesus. I'm finding that statement to be true every time I walk up to someone in the world. Every day, no matter where I am, I see people, and the Lord always gives me the opportunity when the door is open to ask them, do you know Jesus? And most of the time, people say, yeah, I know him. I said, no. Are you saved? Did you ask him to be your Savior? And most of the time, they say they do. I ask, are you saved? Do you really know him? I want to share an encounter with you that I recently had during one of my classes of evangelism school that I recently attended. I don't have time to talk about the school and all the experience that I experienced there, but I can tell you this, my life has changed drastically since I went there. It was the last night, and I was excited and sad. Excited because I couldn't wait to see what God was going to do in Jacksonville and what he was going to do with my life. I was sad because I was amongst people that are just like me, ready to go and conquer our city for him. But their city, all over. They came from all over the world. There was a gentleman that spoke. His name was Todd White. And when he got done speaking, I began to tremble, and I was very afraid. And I said, Lord, what's wrong with me? It was when they were going to be praying for me. Well, everybody cleared the room, and I began to just sit there for a moment all alone. And then I said, I'm just going to sit here. And I began to get very weak. And I went to the restroom. I know this kind of sounds yucky to y'all, but I kind of fell on the floor and sat there, and I wept like a baby. And I felt this intense pain and hurt. And all these emotions that I never felt before, I felt pain in my body even. And then all of a sudden, like a movie in my head, I began to see Jesus on the cross. And I began to see things in my life passing before me. And then these two angels picked me up and hung me over the top of Jesus. They hung me on top of him, and he said, Lisa, now you are dying to yourself. I was dying to myself, although I asked Jesus at 10 to come into my heart. I don't think I had ever died to myself. And then the vision was gone. The Lord said to me, Lisa, there is no fear in love. I am love. Perfect love casts out all fear. And since this has happened to me, I have not been the same. I have learned that he loves me and is in me. And because of that, I see how he sees. I know that sounds way out there to some of you. But let me just read to you from the word of the Lord. John 14, 12 through 21. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. And whatsoever you shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. If you seek me, ask anything in my name, I will do it. If you love me, keep my commandments. And I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever. Even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him. But ye know him, for he dwells within you, and shall be in you. I will not leave you comfortless. I will come to you. Yet a little while, and the world seeth me no more. But you see me. Because I live, you also live. At that day ye shall know that I am in my Father, and you in me, and I in you. He that hath my commandments and keepeth them, he is it that loveth me. And he that loveth me shall be loved by the Father, and I will love him and will manifest myself to him. See, we are his hands, we are his feet, and we are his voice. Do you know him? Do you really, really know him? Or do you know him like the way that you know me? He wants to know you.